I think Tyler Perry has an obsession with making black women suffer. In every single movie of his, black women are suffering.
Do you know what I heard, dude?
The amount of times where you could just easily have that conversation with a woman and be like, well, I'm just here to smash. Well,
But then girls find that disrespectful, though. And that's the thing. There's a fine line between being straightforward and saying what you want, because that's why men are wired to lie and tell you sweet nothings.
There's no need to lie.
No, because as a chat, if I walk up to you and say right now, "Kupomfe pum pum,"
Chabo.
dog, what do you mean, Sapu? You are lying, because first of all, you're gonna feel disrespected and gonna say the approach. You could have said it nicer. Hence, men have learned throughout the years to say things in a nicer way to eventually get what they want.
Santon, because obviously everyone knows like Santon hotels are made for Hoshkara miming. That one, that's not a secret. There's certain hotels in Santon where you're just like, I'm out of here.
I hear
Lil Wayne slid into Mawhoo's DMs, my brother.
I hear him.
You hear him?
Mawhoo's a dude.
Bro, I opened the drawer of one of the hotels and I swear on me, there was a Bible and a used condom next to it in the drawer. Check that.
A Bible and a used condom. And then we can close the chair. You're in a room with your sneaky link, your main, and the one that got away. Who are you walking away with? What's good, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of the podcast. Check, I'm Prince Ogatube, aka Pdjokes, the guy who doesn't choke, Mr. 1212, Kanjani Pru himself. But my intro changes all the time because I'm a GFC's God's favorite child. If you don't know, that's on per child.
You are fetching that rhyme. You said all the time.
I panic. Welcome back to the show, man.
Dumelang, everybody. My name is Palesalegodi, also known as Sister Rabana, also known as DJ Scissor.
DJ Scissor.
Scissoring sounds like that, though.
You know what? Every time I do my intro, you want to make sure people know that
What it
is
means.
what it sounds
Are you not?
like.
It's Pride Month. Are you not proud?
Oh.
Des, please introduce yourself.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? I'm the one and only independent variable, your mama's super boyfriend and your girlfriend's baby daddy. I am Desley.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
You look like your problems, my brother.
Because we shot an hour earlier than we're supposed to.
Yeah.
And on a different day.
Do you know how weird that is?
As a self-employed person, what's the perfect time to wake up?
11.
Sorry?
Yes, 11. You're self-employed, meaning you can start your hours from any time. The people that do night shift.
To be fair, they get home at 9, sleep until like 4, and get ready for work.
Exactly. But how do you have a social life like that when you have a night shift job?
Or you can talk to witches at night.
How?
So socializer live alone.
Live alone, yeah.
I think about it all the time, like, because during the night you're sleeping, during the night you're working, during the day you're sleeping.
But I get it, there's daytime activities as well.
No, but like you're supposed to be sleeping. Do you get what I'm saying? Because you work at night.
But if you want the social life, you will leave the sleep.
You will leave the sleep. Like maybe do something maybe from 9 when you get home until like 3, and then maybe nap until you have to go to your shift.
Until 6. No, 5 because you have to bath.
When do you drink when you work a night shift?
You drink at work.
Oh.
At night or during the day?
Because you work at night. Remember, night shift starts maybe 6.
Yeah?
Yes.
Night shift starts at 6.
And also, to be fair, throats don't close, so you can drink at any time.
You know what? Speaking of work,
throats don't close.
I've got an interesting thread for us. I think you guys might enjoy this. What is a company secret you can share now that you don't work there anymore?
Okay.
All right. Before I go to the thread, do you have a company secret that you know?
I didn't speak to anyone I work with.
But that's not a secret.
No, I'm saying
Also, you know, okay, let's go on the first one to break the ice. So this person says, your luggage at an airport isn't really handled with care.
But that one we all know.
That, yeah.
What do you mean we all know this?
Yeah, we all know.
Like, how do they handle the stuff? That's why they ask, is there a laptop? What if there's a laptop in there?
They don't care. Haven't you noticed that? That's why people don't buy those luggages that are like plasticky, because they'll end up getting cracked.
Yeah.
They're not getting cracked because you're using it. You're not going anywhere. But it's just because they throw it around, bro.
And regardless of that, dude, I mean, they go as far as stealing things from people's luggage.
And
so
niggas rap.
Even the rap, sometimes you'll find Khodabai Katile off.
How?
Guys,
That's how
it's
people
tough
get
in South
pregnant
Africa.
also.
What?
How?
They cut the rap.
True. Or they'll be like that girl with Drake who took it from the dustbin and tried to slip inside.
Drake was like, Tabasco in this beach.
You remember that.
You don't know the story?
I don't.
There's a girl slept with Drake in the past, and obviously they used protection. But then Drake, before he threw the thing away, he put hot sauce on the condom, and then he threw it in the trash. Obviously, when nigga passed out, Jumaima decided it's my time to get a drizzy baby. Took that thing, put it in the vagina, and then guess what happened? The heat from the hot sauce. So she tried to sue him, Ben Shem, Danabantu.
Damn, that's crazy.
The extent the people go to. Okay, the next one says, if you don't hear music when you are supposedly on hold, the operator simply muted their mic and can still hear you. I've heard interesting, damning things while they thought I couldn't hear them.
Oh.
Damn.
I used to work at a call center, so I can relate. That I can understand. Sometimes, because I wonder when you work at a call center, no one calls you for good news.
Damn.
No one
That's
calls
so
you to give you a
real.
compliment. Everyone has got
A complaint.
something. So some people come off wrong. Like someone I know, I'm not gonna mention because it's Comedy Thursday, but we're not there. Man. Why?
Can you guys move on? Guys?
Okay, we gotta
It's day.
But I feel bad for call center agents, bro.
Yeah.
Like I've seen how like when they call my mom trying to give her insurance, it's the rudest thing.
Forceful.
She's just there like, and the person's so nice. Hey, would you like to da? Then they're like, no, I don't want. No, thank you. Wait. Or sometimes, hello, we are from. You do the same thing.
Yeah, no,
My
I
mom
don't
will
bother.
literally
And
like
you know,
egg them on.
can I give you a tip? Pause. But can I? No.
Yeah.
So basically, when someone calls you and they're anonymous and you don't know who they are, there's a way you go around it. So let's say, pretend like you're calling me, you're telling me something. Hello?
Hi there, is this Prince Dube?
Who's asking?
I'm here at Mashlangu's insurance company. Would like to see.
Because I didn't confirm it was me. The only thing I said, you can say, is this Des Lee? And I can just ask you, who is asking? Why don't you tell me who you are first? Because by law, they're supposed to tell you who they are. So that question I led, because I'm from the call center background. Who's asking? I don't say it's me. So even the debt collector can call me. Hello, am I speaking to Mr. Prince Dube? Who's speaking? I don't say yeah. I say, who's speaking? No, it's no longer from FMB.
Damn, guys.
Damn.
But they're doing their job, Mus.
But it's
Now I'm doing my job.
because
I'm
all you
exerci-
do is get rejected.
I'm exercising my right. Free will. Next one. Okay. Oh, God. Hotels do not typically have security, maintenance, or housekeeping on staff 24/7. Once housekeeping finishes cleaning all the rooms, the entire staff leaves except for the one front desk employee.
Damn.
That, yeah, security though. I don't know about security.
Because security has to be there.
Fully.
Yeah, no.
It would be quite weird for the people. not to be there.
Housekeeping is fine. Actually, first of all, housekeeping at hotels, sometimes they get lazy. I don't want to lie. Especially in Santon. The Santon, because obviously everyone knows like Santon hotels are made for Hosh Karamaiming. That one, that's not a secret. There's certain hotels in Santon
Missing us.
where where you're just like, Mara here. Guys, Katik Mazingita. Hotel Sky. Bro, those hotels.
Have you been to any of those hotels?
I
Jess?
have. And every time I'm there. No. But no.
Explain.
Me, I was there for business. But it's fine. You go there, bro. You're in, just from the elevator alone, just see men and women. And you can just tell that, here, there's
a lot
something
going
going on here. One time, bro, I opened the drawer.
Anam.
Yeah.
Hi, boo. Hi, boo.
Alright. Bro, I opened the drawer of one of the hotels, and I swear on me, there was a Bible and a used condom next to it in the drawer. I checked
A
out.
Bible and a used condom.
And a used condom.
Did it have hot sauce?
Literally-
You see,
Drake was there.
I didn't. I did not look that far.
That's the
But
one
they get
time
lazy.
where someone can say holy fuck. Period.
That is
I'm a
wrong.
sim, but
That's
today-
wrong. That's a good joke, but it's wrong.
Why am I a podcaster? Because damn, you like being cancelled. You know,
No, it's not that.
they're gonna say it's blasphemy. These ones in the comments.
Oh, guys, yo, nyamtando Jesu, but I also like Anama. Sorry. I'm done.
So our producer said, "Is there any secret that we should know about that the company has?" That day you didn't press record. You tried. What was the issue there? If you are being honest with us, what was the problem there? No? There was no problem. Or you didn't have memory cards. So you pretended like you were recording, even though you knew there was no space. That's that. So now, guys, my favorite rapper of all time has once DM'd Mawhoo.
Who's your favorite?
No, Lil Wayne.
Mawhoo.
Yes.
Like
I hear
Lil
him.
Wayne slid into Mawhoo's
I hear
DMs,
him.
my brother.
I hear him.
You hear him?
Mawhoo's a great dude.
When did this happen?
Yeah, bro, there's proof, there's evidence. Hey, bro, it's been a minute.
What about? Do you know the exact?
No, the screenshots, if you can search now, you'll find them. Lil Wayne
Obatla Mawhoo.
DM'd Mawhoo once upon a time.
Damn.
That's. I don't know why this is surprising.
Didn't Drake also DM someone in South Africa at some point and it was a whole hoo-ha?
Ooh, Waffles.
Was it?
Yeah, it was Waffles. It was Waffles.
It was Waffles.
Yeah.
Mara why remakata, guys?
But Lil Wayne,
Because
though.
you know, it's like.
Lil Wayne no mamela tabula rutari.
Oh, shit. Speaking of rappers, what's this guy's name? Usimamane.
Who see my money?
That rapper, eh?
Yeah.
So I saw a video of this guy who reviews hip-hop artists and does a whole hip-hop cultural thing. And they were saying that he is struggling when it comes to performances. Like stage presence-wise, it's not giving. Like, even in that clip I saw, the guy was saying, Guti, Musa doesn't have a stage presence. Even when people are singing a song, Shawaluva.
Yeah.
No, the only thing he's saying on the mic is, Angnizwa.
So I perform.
Angnizwa. So they were talking about he's a package, but Tachi is the one who. Tachi was stitched on that video because Tachi says some weird shit all the time. Shout out to Tachi, wherever he is. And Tachi was saying that's what's missing to make him an it factor, to making a star. Tachi was saying, if you're a star, you're a star. If you got it, you got it.
Yeah.
And he feels like my man is missing that star thing. Are you guys a fan?
I fuck with some of his music.
Yeah.
I really do. But I also understand that certain artists, you can't have the whole package, bro.
Yeah.
They're just certain artists where you're good at making music. You know what you're doing, but you can't perform. Artists like Casper. Casper's great. We already know Casper's a performer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you get artists like freaking Nasty
is a performer.
He's a performer. Yeah, he's a decent performer, but he's not Casper level.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then you get niggas like MT that fall off stages. like you get
Yes, he has.
He has. MT falls off stages. He forgets who hosted him. You know, like MT. I don't think MT's a good performer.
He fills up a venue, but it ends up empty.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? MT's a great artist. I just don't think he's a great performer.
Yeah.
So I don't think every artist is always gonna have that thing unless they go for like choreography training, performance training, and stuff like that. But how many artists really want to do that?
Do you guys think, in terms of like the performance tabona, they would lose their what's the word I'm looking for?
Identity,
relevance. Because if let's take it Urkant.
Yeah.
Mariah Carey has no stage presence, but she's one of the biggest artists we know.
Mariah Carey has
I think
Nothing.
singers have a little bit of grace because you're a singer. You can't just be seeing Whitney Houston doing a Mavosho when she's singing. There
is stage presence.
Yeah.
And then there's just performing. Whitney had stage presence.
Yeah.
But she was not a
I wanna
performer.
dance to somebody.
No, but like I think that's
Mariah
what. Yeah.
performs because she's on stage, but she has no stage presence.
Yeah, I've seen Usi perform live, man. I've seen him, and I think I understand where the gents were coming from in terms of culture-wise. And also, he's new in the game. And also, he's done significant things. I mean, he's got songs, number cross, number banbani, but the stage presence must be stage presenting. It must be present there with you. So I think that's kind of how people, like, I don't know if he feels it too. Like, Mina, if, like, as someone who performs sometimes, I can feel it when it's not on site. You know, and you force it, but Angnizwa is another one, my brother. Is another one. So, hey, that's what's on my mind, man. I was thinking about that.
It's kind of crazy because I remember I went to a show, but it was like a local underground rappers show, and the rapper, it's a hard hip hop song, but in between that, he's going la la, and I'm like, how are you doing this when you're rapping about
As a rapper,
dog? He's mid rap. I kill the pussy and I do the halala. Oh, one time.
Read the room, my
Bro.
brother. Read the room.
I'm thinking to myself, is that how you force stage presence? Is stage presence determined on the crowd's reaction? Because if that's what he was fishing for, it wasn't working.
It wasn't working. So did people not respond?
Some were like, oh, what? Like people stopped me and I'm like, what's going on here? So,
It's a lot
Get
going
it
on.
together.
But then,
please.
isn't that what MCs do?
that is what MCs do.
MC, because double entendre, because he's an MC
Mara,
hip hop.
hip-hop.
MC mos as a hip hop.
Hip-hop.
Oh, Mara.
Hip hop artists are called MCs, guys.
No, ke a khutla mara halala hip-hop. Nahana Soldier Boy I thought halala. Soldier Boy with me, oh halala. No, dude.
Question for you, quickly, before you get to our topic. If we texted your ex right now and asked, what was the real reason you all ended? What would they say? Kalang how it is.
Ended because we ended like twice. That's the thing. Like it was like we ended and then we tried to get back together. I think the reason in the beginning would probably be that just like she fell out of love in the relationship, right?
Is that what she's gonna say? Because not what
Yeah,
you're saying.
probably.
Like, what are they gonna say?
That's probably going to be it. But along the lines, it's probably going to be a long chain of just decisions I made within the relationship or like the constant bickering and arguments that led to the point where we had to like break up. And you know, the crazy thing is like when you break up with someone, you always get these moments of like, shit, I should have done that. I should have done this. I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I should have done this. So in my head, I'm thinking about all the things I did do that I think she'll bring up if you ask her that question.
Ali?
No, I don't have exes.
Why are you laughing, dog? Why you
Banging akfu nicho.
Is that what she's gonna say?
Yes.
She was going to say, you.
Oh yes.
I think the way I put it was can't pour from an empty cup. So I was empty from pouring so much. I would hope so. Or maybe they might say I was random, but it was justified, to be fair.
That wait. If it's your ex saying the reason you broke up is because you were pouring from an empty cup.
Yeah, because that's how I explained it. Unless they have their own reasons why, it ended. But I communicated why it should not work. But, it's very mutual in a sense.
Why
Stuff.
did you work at the breakup?
Yeah. I was just like, damn, when the room
sometimes
goes so cold, bro.
there's two perspectives to this thing. Because, the friends of your ex have a different story to, your friends. We have a different story of how we see your ex. And
That's true.
The ex's friends see you differently. We say, there's 2 minutes. Mhlampe.
One time.
Such an idiot. Gee, what the hell?
It was one time.
What's going on in the world, guys? What's going on in the world? I need some juices here, man.
That's
Who's
tough.
sleeping with who? Who slept with who? Who slept who?
Who slept who?
Yeah, I'm just curious to
Mawhoo.
know. Like,
Jeez. Okay, so I want to talk about a TikTok creator named Defello. I'm not sure what her surname is, but she released a video a few days ago. Basically, I'm going to paraphrase what she said. And she explained that if you sleep around, you do not love yourself
Oh,
as
I
a
saw
woman.
that.
Right.
As a woman?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. I saw the first part, I'm like, tick.
You guys just proved my point, but anyway. Yes, if you sleep around, you don't respect yourself as a woman. And yeah, now she didn't say she's better, but because there was a comparison there, clearly there's a level of, Mara, this situation is better. She's in a fat and sit relationship with her boyfriend, and she sleeps with him every single time. So there was a whole hoo-ha to the point where this made it to Twitter. And we'll get into it now, no? And I want to hear you guys' opinions, right? So what I want to say about that is the minute we start speaking on what women can and cannot do, it is definitely marinated with misogyny, right?
oh,
Not to call Tefello a misogynist, but the POV that she was having, man, was giving...
So
just
let
a
me-
tad bit.
I'm better than you because I have sex with one person every day. You have
Yes,
sex
and
with
you
multiple
have
people.
sex with multiple people. And I think my issue with that, so I love Tefello. Her content is for the girls. She always gives us like hygiene tips or how to boost your confidence. But I think she missed the mark with this one. Yeah, I have a lot to say, but let me
So what's
let
your
you guys speak.
So what are you asking us? Is it
So I'm asking because I fully believe that the same things that we tell women that they shouldn't do is the same things that we say to men. Oh, boys will be boys. Men can sleep around. It's not a hoo-ha. It's because
Are we allowed to?
expect that. The thing is, hear me out. We honestly expect it from men. But when the conversation is around women, it becomes very different.
Yeah.
The moment you start having multiple partners, you're seen as
A hoe.
a hoe. And I mean, like, what happened to sexual liberation? You know
That's
what
what
I
I'm saying.
mean?
Kakuku ya mang.
Exactly.
I think for me, it's a bit tricky because also I've always said this. Like, I understand we are all humans, but we don't have the same software.
Fully.
Men and women are not built the same.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that women can't do what men can do. Women can do whatever they want to do. But even having said that, it's just kind of strange, man, when a woman sleeps around. Yes, it's your
But
cupcake.
why is it not strange for men to do that? I get it, we are equals.
Yeah, but then, hence my point, Utsi, we are not the same. Some things are just not designed for you. You just do them because you want to prove to us that you can do it. Hear me out. Right?
Can I before I hear you out, let me just say that every single system that has been placed within society does not favor women at all. That's what I will say.
But we are progressing.
Except for the clubs.
We're
The clubs are
not.
nice for women. No, you said every system in society. The clubs are nice for women.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
Let me make a stupid example.
Yeah.
Why is it okay for women to kiss each other, but then it's weird for men to do it?
It's the beards. Because imagine beards. Imagine two
Now
niggas
you're
with
starting
beards
fires. It's not
just
nice.
But that's what I'm
scratching
saying. It's like I think to be honest, people must just mind their business. If it's not your body, just leave it alone, my brother. It's got nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
There are people out there who use this thing to put bread on the table.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
I've always said that in the society that we live in, sexual discipline has only been placed on women.
Period.
And women alone. It's just because, like you were saying, and it's not like we are hot wired different. Everyone gets horny.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to pum pum Caesar, Star Wars, whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Everyone wants to do that stuff. But
but
it's true. Everyone wants to. But now it's a thing of when you're a woman specifically, the society, mind you, it's been embedded since the days of Jezebel
Quite
and
literally.
Adam and Eve. You know, so I don't think it's a biological embedment. I think it's a societal structure that's happened for a very, very, very long time. But now to the point we're in the generation of sexual liberation, freedom of speech.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, dog, do what you want. You having 8 body counts as a woman it doesn't change my life in any way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still last 2 minutes in bed whether you messed around with 15 guys.
Guys or not.
Yeah.
Guys, like it does.
Yeah.
It makes no difference, and it's just that thing of like, bro, what does someone else's behavior have to do with you? If you don't like the women that have 30 body counts, get the women that don't.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're
To be
out
fair.
there.
Yeah.
So I think with that one. Yeah, with her point, it's like, I get what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? I get the messaging you're trying to bring across, maybe for younger generations to try and help them out. But it's just like, Donna, it does nothing for you at the end of the day. Because after you posted that video, you threw it back
Yeah.
at the end of it.
To be fair,
You know
yeah.
what I mean? So I don't know, bro. Like,
But there's, I hear it. I hear this whole thing, and the thing is, it's because, like you're saying, it's a societal thing, and over the times and generations, things will change. Things will become a bit more clear. And I think in her head, she thought she was coming from a right place, right?
Yeah.
By saying, "Women, preserve yourself. You can't be animals and dogs like men are." You know, quote unquote, you know. And I understand where her heart was in that, but also there's the thing of, guys, Mara, it's freedom of
do what you
body.
want.
You know, I can do whatever I want with my body, and people are gonna get touched if they are throwing it back to 5 different guys every week. It's their bodies as well. But I think she was more trying to highlight preservation of who you are as a woman, as a womb. Yes, you can have sex so many times, because the thing is, the reality of it is that women are carriers. More than anything, they carry life. Number one, they carry a lot of things. Even with diseases, the women are the ones who carry the diseases, but the men are the ones who transfer,
Deposit.
who deposit, who Bluetooth and stuff like that. So I think she was coming from a right place, but maybe the message was received very, very, very wrong.
Yeah,
and it shouldn't be compared to men. If you're gonna talk to women, don't put us there.
Yeah.
Don't involve us.
Don't involve
talk about
us.
you guys. Don't say, hey, men do this. We don't do nothing because black men don't cheat. Oh, Nigel. Why?
No, Nigel is so real for that. I'm so sorry, but yes. Yo, ngaske ungaza ku-mic uthi,
So
No, but yeah, man, it is tricky actually.
how do you feel about it? Do you think but you already said that women can do whatever they want, to be fair.
Fully.
The other side of the coin?
Bring up, I think I once said this on the podcast. Jorge, people get excited by the freedom of having options.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Okay.
I would have rather phrased it that way
Okay.
instead of saying, like blatantly, Jorge, if you sleep around,
You don't love yourself.
you don't love yourself, guys.
But what if you love orgasms? Like,
My thing
And
is
you're doing it for
also,
yourself.
It's the same thing, guys. Men and women want the same things, guys. We just want to come to the party. We want to organisms, everything, man. And it's like, when a woman wants to do it, it's like, you see this concept of you can't tell a woman, "Hore, you just want to smash," because you automatically think about the amount of times where you could just easily have that conversation with a woman and be like, "Well, I'm just here to smash." Well,
but then
nigga,
girls
me
find
too.
that disrespectful, though, and that's the thing. There's a fine
Yes,
line
there's a
between
fine line.
being straightforward and saying what you want, because that's why men are wired to lie and
You
and
guys-
tell you
but
sweet
then there's-
nothings.
There's no need to lie.
no, because as a chat, if I walk up to you and say right now, "Kupomfe pum pum,"
Shabu.
Umaka dog, what do you mean sharp? You are lying, because first of all, you're gonna feel disrespected and gonna say the approach. You could have said it nicer. Hence, men have learned throughout the years to say things in a nicer way to eventually get what they want.
Melanated.
So you'd rather drag this,
We're not dragging it. We're giving you exactly what you want.
which is what?
Because if I say to you right now, "Girl, kupa umfe pum pum," you're gonna feel disrespected. You're gonna feel like I'm
Why
being
are you
rude.
telling me how I'm going
Because
to
now
feel?
you guys are saying we must be
But
upfront.
imagine, because now it's just bringing that conversation of the only thing you see of me is a piece of meat. And
Exactly.
You're
But that's
Hey, go
my
khalla
thing.
ke a o khalla,
You
dog.
guys are not understanding. There are women who are okay with that conversation. Obviously,
All three of them.
All
All three
what
of
I'm
them.
saying is,
So then I'm gonna say, let's go out on a date. Let's go to La Parada for a few days.
If
No.
your intention is not to court me, then don't tell me date. Hi Palesa, listen, I'm interested in you. Maybe can we have like a sexual relationship? If ke nyaka or I ke nyake.
How do you think a normal woman would respond to that request?
So I'm not normal because I'm gay.
Yo, I ain't No, but
No,
Stop any argument right now.
no.
but let's think about women in general. Like
Yeah,
in
no.
any society, in any nation, any country.
You cannot
If you had to come to
generalize women, same way in which when we say all men will be like, but it's not all of us. It's the same with women.
But
it's not all of
majority,
them.
dog. But majority, dog.
I think it's
A major
weird.
majority.
No, but that conversation is just weird in general.
It is weird.
I meet you. It's the same as niggas sending their dick pics on Instagram
Without
on
you asking.
Hello.
Hello.
I want a sexual relation with you. This is
You're
my
gonna feel
package.
disrespected.
Don't send the dick pic, just send the message.
But on the contrary, though, if you were to ask a man that question, if any girl were to walk up to any guy right now and say, "Abuti, ke a o khalla," guess what's happening 5 seconds later? It just goes to show we have our priorities straight.
No, but guys,
No.
generalize. That's what I'm saying. So going back to the initial conversation, yes, she was coming from a good place by speaking about women preservation and what. But, man.
Now I hear you though. I hear where she was coming from, but also me, I like to play neutral in such conversations because it's like I think it's a personal thing. It's how you feel about it. Because also you find people who are in certain religions and faith where they definitely disagree with that. Never mind having sex. Why are you living together and having sex? So it's like the world is just a really, really big ifs, what ifs. It's a lot going on out there. So rather just look forward, pay your taxes, pay your bills, mind your own business, go what DJ says and DJ does, play. That's it. And watch the podcast. It's mind
You
your
just
business.
reminded me of another point of view that someone brought up, and it's like a very quick thing. So someone was like, you're judging people for sleeping with 10 men or whatever, but you're still fornicating with someone who's not even married to you.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
So it's always a POV.
That POV is do you know? I think, do you know what the problem with this
But
conversation
also that Christian is wrong because God says don't judge.
I
That's
don't
also
know
another thing.
what their
We could
religion
dig up this hole, guys. It could go very, very deep.
Yeah, the
very, very
whole
deep. Yeah.
episode.
And now my thing is, people, when it comes to certain opinions, it's always just like personal values versus religious beliefs
And societal norms.
and they mix them together. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just that thing of, okay, cool, you're condemning people for sleeping around, but you're sleeping with someone,
But
you're
also
not
you're
married
smoking
to them.
hardly. You're an alcoholic at the same
Exactly.
time.
But now
Warukhana,
we don't
you
know if she's
gossip.
Christian also.
Yeah.
We don't know if she's Christian. We don't know what her faith is.
Yeah.
So now the mixtures of opinions and personal values is what makes things clash.
Fully.
And me personally, right? Like,
Why did you say like,
right, me personally. There's just certain conversations that I feel like don't involve yourselves into unless it's
You are
in the
saint.
confines of the law.
no, period.
You're a saint. Because
Period.
even the Bible says,
Period.
he without sin cast the first stone. So if someone drinks and you feel like as a Christian, I mustn't drink, but when at the same time you're a gossiper. Like, ma'am, like in the words of the great prophet, aka, drink water and mind your business.
Period.
To be
Stop
honest,
throwing
because
stones from a glass
it's
house,
going
man.
to be lit. No one is perfect in this world. We are all imperfect. We are made perfect by his name, Jesus. That's all. That's the only thing.
Amen.
The rest, my brother, just leave it alone.
Leave it alone, bro.
If the pastor's Ashkarine in the worship team, it has nothing to do with you. Pray for the pastor.
Sphere kanjani lapho,
No, because it's easy for you to judge him, but at the same time, you're going to go home and gossip. Because
Yeah.
God, which sin has no levels to God. Sin is sin.
That is
You might kill someone, you might swear. When you get to heaven, by St. Peter's going to be like, my brother.
You sinned
Take the elevator downstairs.
Yeah, but I didn't. She killed someone.
No, she killed 5 people and I just lied.
That's what I said.
A sin is a sin to God, and sin has no levels. There's no higher grade of sin or sin pro max. It's just sin is sin. So, more than anything, if you know that you're an imperfect human being like we all are, mind your business. Have an opinion. Opinions are good.
Yeah.
But don't make other people feel like they're some type of way because of their opinion or how they perceive life. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We
No, I
don't
agree
judge
with
Chinese
that.
people for eating rats.
Okay, moving right
And
along.
dogs. And dogs. But let me tell you, I've always said if I went to China, that's the first thing I'm eating.
A rat.
Rat.
No, a dog.
Men are dogs, man. Anyway, that's
So you're saying he's gonna eat a man?
How?
Pause.
I'm asking.
Speaking of eating men, Tyler Perry.
Oh,
Let's talk about Straw first before we go to his drama.
Fine, fine.
Okay, fair.
The movie Straw had every creator fake cry on the
You
internet.
said fake.
Because what do you mean, bro? I watched that movie and I don't understand why people were bawling their eyes out. Like they were waiting to get to the end and then record them cry.
I also saw a video.
Oh my god! I watched the thing, man. I watched the movie.
Yeah.
And more than anything, I was very confused. More than anything, that movie confused the hell out of me because
No,
that
same.
plot twist did not make sense to me. Like, wait, okay, make it make sense. Maybe I'm just dumb.
I can't even.
Was there no baby in the beginning? Was there no baby at all? Because I don't know when the baby died. Before the movie even started. So right now, what was the whole point of them showing us this baby and all these things she's doing? And Chigi now at the end, she's outside.
I wouldn't
Anticlimax.
know. I honestly wouldn't know what the meta narrative for that movie was.
What?
Meta narrative.
Ay,
Like
ay,
the
ay,
main.
ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. The English is English in metamorphosis.
Oh, jeez. I'm about to say something else. Don't flip out. And I don't know if it was meant to be didactic, right? Like you must learn something from it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's going on with you, bro? Did you sleep under a dictionary? What's going on?
No, guys, no. So okay, I watched the film, right? I saw the hype on TikTok, Twitter, and now Instagram. I watched it, right? And it's very hard for me to watch anything because I'm coming from a background of being a performer. Literally have a degree for it, right? So I will scrutinize everything. Right? And also, so in this particular situation, I decided to watch it from the POV of having a single mother.
Okay.
Right? And understanding, okay,
What they go
Taraji
through.
is going through this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
Guys, in the first 15 minutes of the movie, Taraji lost her job. She lost the residency in which they lived in.
Car accident.
She had a car accident and basically had
Kill
the
someone.
whole police brutality, what done. And then she killed two someones,
Yep.
and then
She had a bomb in her bag.
yes.
What?
15 minutes.
First 15 minutes.
You haven't given the audience enough time to be introduced to this character. Already you're throwing us into the pool of emotions, she's already going on a roller coaster
So
of emotions.
she's a broke terrorist.
Yes. Who murders
people and is pregnant at
And
the
robs
same
a bank.
She's not pregnant. She just lost her child.
So is that why she doing all this shit?
That's my thing. That's why I'm trying to understand what was the point. Maybe it was to show the struggles of single mothers, right?
Terrorist. Yeah.
I hear that, but let me say, it's just an opinion. I think Tyler Perry has an obsession with making black women suffer. In every single movie of his, black women are suffering.
Do you know what I heard, dude?
Yeah.
I heard, remember that film of Tyler Perry's where Taraji was in, where they were asking us who was right, who was
Acrimony.
wrong. Acrimony. They said this is part 2. If she had stayed with the nigga.
No, I hear that. No, but like also, what is Tyler Perry's obsession with making black women suffer? In The Diary of a Mad Black Woman, she was divorced from Charles after 18 years. Then he came back, sharp, happy ending. But it's always a happy ending. It's this one, Taraji.
I think Tyler Perry's passion is to tell black stories, right? And sometimes the black stories are so that sometimes it's hard for us to rewatch or relive. But I think that's the reality, because as much as he's a writer and this, people have experienced this. I'm saying that. I mean, in context of what's happening, there are women out there who go through the most and then they go psycho. But I don't know about bombs and robbing people and just killing
But also
people,
it wasn't
because
even a bomb.
I know it wasn't a bomb. It was a kid's a science project that kept on beeping. So when she walked into the bank, they saw that thing and they said she has a bomb. So already they called the bomb squad outside.
Shania, you don't have to do this. Can I go get science project?
A science project. I was lost. The only thing I'm trying to figure out, why were people crying?
Maybe
Because the ending for me also did not make sense.
the fact that, like, basically she lost her mind because she lost her child.
So what was the point of the movie?
To show Hore, I guess.
Hey, you are reaching for it, eh?
No, degree. Let the degree speak, Wena.
I'm really trying. I don't know. Loss is a very heavy thing, right? Yeah. And with the grieving process, I guess she was still in the stage Saho accept her.
Yeah.
So when she went to the school and the teacher looked at her weirdly, it was because she came to the school and she's miming, "Oh, bye, baby," but the child is not there. The child passed away the night before.
Damn.
She goes to work. She's on a phone call with the people from the school. "Oh, it's my daughter's school." No, it was the hospital telling her about her daughter. What other scenes? When she leaves the house, she's holding her daughter's hand, but the daughter's not there. But we only get that at the end of the movie, which I understand maybe they're building suspense. But from a performer's point of view, I genuinely don't think that was relatable at all.
2 out of 10. I rate the movie 2 out of 10.
1.
I rate it 2 out of 10. To be honest, I'm not saying the story is not relatable to anybody. I'm saying for me personally, I was confused as to why people were crying, because I think they could have structured the movie in a way different way. Because
I agree.
I've never been so confused. There was one point I was sitting watching this movie. She's in the bank during the day. Chiggy, it's at night. How?
I get it. She was there for 18 hours. She held them hostage for 18 hours.
Can you imagine?
What is she and as she's
She
holding
was
them,
trying to deposit a check that she got from
For
her
her-
boss
for her
after
daughter.
killing him. Yes, because she wanted to give her daughter $40 for lunch.
so you
So
Do you see-
there's long story
even
short.
us
There's long story
explaining
short. Imagine the accidents, everything that happens. You kill 2 people. You take the gun that you kill those 2 people with. You go to the bank, and you have this gun on you. But because you are frazzled and you all over the place, the people see that as a robbery, and you have the check and say deposit for me. Yo, the teller. Yo, that teller. She's a bonda. That one. The teller was trying to help her. ma'am, I don't know why you got casted, but useless piece of casting
she
I've
pissed
ever
me off
seen.
the whole movie.
She was streaming live there. She was just doing
Wait, which
everything
one are you
she shouldn't
talking
do.
about?
The one that they kept on saying to her, deposit. And she was like,
Oh,
penny
the one that
button.
was streaming was the one with the afro.
She's a bonder, that one. Waste of casting.
I
Look,
agree.
I want actors to get jobs, but that one, don't bring her
Okay,
anywhere.
too bad
I hate her. I don't even know her.
Yeah.
So basically, what I'm saying, the movie doesn't make sense for people who are emotionally attached to the storyline, to single motherhood, being loss of a child. That I understand.
Yeah.
But the movie for me did not make sense. And also, guys, stop fake crying. Why are you fake crying?
No, because you get views and likes, most.
Yeah, no, the fake crying was too much.
It's like when
it's
people were
overhyped.
doing the silhouette challenge. Some of y'all didn't have no ass, but you still did it because you're getting likes. It's the same thing. You want to cry because no, it's the truth. You know, people did silhouette challenges and like it just looked like like I don't get it.
There's a fucking. Okay.
Did you watch? Yeah, but Tyler Perry also.
Tyler Perry has allegedly been.
Allegedly.
Hey,
that
guys,
word.
does this word actually give us like
I
protection
don't
to say
think
what?
it does.
Yes.
It doesn't say.
It helps us.
Okay. Oh.
Okay.
Tyler Perry, sorry guys. Sorry.
So Tyler Perry has allegedly been arrested because he is facing sexual charges against a fellow actor, on a series named The Oval. And there are very crazy chats there between him and the actor. I don't know, I'll give them to Nigel. They will pause to read if you do edit. But basically, hey man, I have I have a lot.
He assaulted what? An actor?
Yes. Well, I don't know.
Assaulted
if
how?
Like-
sexually.
Oh, okay.
Why did both of you?
No, because assault could be
'cause
this.
no,
Guys,
know
we
you-
say sexual assault.
Oh,
No,
okay.
so I think yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes. Okay, so he sexually assaulted an actor
Yes.
who is
A white male.
white.
Yes.
I go Tyler. I see you.
Why is that important?
Tyler, I see you.
You know what, ne? I don't think I'm surprised.
Yeah.
No, I'm not saying
He was at a Diddy party, I heard, allegedly.
Yeah, did everyone in America was there?
Obama.
Aside from Tyler Perry having an obsession with making black women suffer, I think Tyler also has a very weird and heavy obsession with soft heterosexual porn, specifically the male.
Break it down. What is heterosexual
Straight.
porn?
Straight.
He has an obsession with straight
Showing
porn.
straight men naked for no reason in every single scene.
Oh, what's that series again? Hey, there was too many
black
bums
something,
there.
Black what?
There's too many bums there.
The
It
black.
was too much.
Yeah, I know.
I can't remember.
What is it
the
called?
show
What
is
is it called? Does anyone know? You know what it's called? That one we watched where there's too many bums going on there.
Like it was just
Are
too
you
much.
guys
but
sure
he-
you're not talking about a category in?
Like
Tyler
category
Perry's,
in what in
Tyler
porn?
Perry's production.
We watch number one. But honestly, yes, Tyler has a very, very, very interesting.
But then aren't these stories that should be told, since we live in a world where everybody can be themselves and also
You can be yourself.
and
with
also
a shirt on.
inclusive, but it doesn't mean
You can be yourself with
but it
that.
doesn't mean that
Jesus.
these stories shouldn't be told, because just because some people are more preserved, then you shouldn't show it, because we've seen nudity all throughout movies in history. Since now there's more of an open gate in terms of the communities are out there, representation in films. It happens. It's been happening, but it's been in the background. So now, because he's the bad guy for showing it to the people,
No, I didn't say he's a bad guy. I said he has a very interesting obsession.
do you think he's
Do you think he's what, gay?
into men?
I mean, it's you sexually assaulted another man.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Oh, you want Tyler to sue us? Can we afford the lawsuit? No,
That's
can't
so
afford it.
real.
We'll bring him on the podcast.
You imagine Tyler sitting here and be like, so what was y'all saying about me?
Shit, you
So come as my dear.
Then he goes to touch Prince. You said I sexual.
Why is he
I
touching
don't
me also?
think-
You don't sit there. I don't want to sit there.
I don't think we can say whether he's gay or not.
But if he is, who cares?
No one.
Exactly.
No one should care.
Yeah.
But what we should care about is the lawsuit that he might just be getting for the sexual assault.
Yeah.
Fully.
So-
Because if he goes to jail, Madia's gone. And
But-
he's going to jail for a good reason. Sorry.
But then didn't Madea in the film come back from jail?
She's going back now. Madia goes
no,
to jail
Madia's
again.
going
Part 2.
Dude, I don't know, man. Like, things that are happening in this country, in this world.
I respect Tyler Mina for all the stories he's telling. Everything he does in his personal life, and again, has nothing to do with me. But I'm on my last row with that movie he made. I'm on my last one.
I have a random question that came to mind when we were talking about Madea.
Yes.
Right. Random. So if, let's say Tyler Perry says, you know what? I want to transition into being a Madea. Right?
In real life.
In real life. Now we're talking real life. When he goes to jail, where does he go?
Gender neutral jail.
No, because
In my head, I don't know why.
No.
I don't know why I made that connection. I was just like, where do you go? I don't think. Do we have systems? I don't know actually.
I mean, it depends on what Madea would identify as. So if Madea says, I identify as a woman, surely she can go to
A woman prison.
a woman prison. Yes, I said bathroom. I'm so sorry. I was
Isn't-
thinking of
wait. Let me ask you. Wait. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. So if as a gent, as I identify as a woman, I can go to a woman prison.
I mean, you should. No?
Should.
Do you pose as a
Deep
threat?
waters here.
I mean, the conversation.
What are the
that we
chances
had
of me
on
as a gent in
channel.
the inside there as a gent?
We had
What are the chances of?
Me being raped there by those women inside there.
you.
That's what I'm saying. If I go there and I say I identify as a woman and I go to a woman prison, they'll be like, fuck this toothbrush. I see a tingling there. I want it. See? Give me. You get what I'm saying?
You know.
It's like a woman identify as a guy.
No, I'm realizing that this like it's a rabbit hole that I've never thought about
Yeah.
before because. Sorry.
It's a lot going on.
I
Yeah.
just think when it comes to topics like this, we need to have people that are part of
The
the
government.
community.
Let's go home.
I was saying,
No, because I guess we were talking about jail.
no, but what I'm saying is, okay, any conversation that has to do with people that are part of the community, especially people who are trans, we would rather have them speak on said experiences.
That's
because
true.
we can't say, just because someone identifies as this, where they belong, where they don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
On a final note, question for all of us, and then we can close it here. You're in a room with your sneaky link, your main, and the one that got away. Who are you walking away with?
Got away.
Jesus.
You already know my answer.
The one that got away. But who got away?
Wait, when you said the one that got away is like,
The one that you wanted but never got.
ooh.
Your sneaky link, the one that got away, and your main. Who are you walking away with?
Yeah, my answer still stand.
The one that got away.
Yeah.
Actually. Winner?
My main.
Shut up, baby!
I'm going with my main. It's been your boy Pdjokes and
Well, pleasure.
Been your boy Pdjokes, and you've been watching the Up podcast with myself, Tesley, and Palesa. God bless and goodbye.
Bye, guys.
Subscribe, Chumama. That's why umlomo umbashile.
Hey,
Subscribe, dog. Like, why are you not subscribing, dog? Subscribe.
Princess
Because 50% of you guys are watching and you're not subscribed.
Always.
Subscribe.
He's always saying it's the hairline. Now it's the
Would
lips
you
and
mind,
jaw.
Mawhoo?
That's what's making
That.
people feel bad for their bad decisions.